Hi there, thanks for joining me today. I am very excited to share with you this Halloween package. I'll tell you the steps I've done first. I've already run my Elegant Eggplant cardstock through the Fancy Die Big Shot die, so I've got my box cut out. And then this is a piece of the Night and Day Stampin' Up! Designer Series paper. And what I did is I cut it 2 3/4 inches by 3 1/4 inches, and then I ran it through the Big Shot. I lined it up with that same scallop and ran it through the Big Shot, so when I set it on you could see that same layer in that exact same pattern. And then I took the From the Crypt stamp set, stamped it in basic black right on top of the Designer Series paper, and I sponged my edges using basic black. And the thing I love about that is when you sponge, your very edge is black, but the lighter portions actually are a purpley color, which match this box perfectly. So what we're going to do is actually make a really cute treat box today using the treat cups that are in the mini catalog that's available till January 4th. This is just too fun. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to make a trap door for that candy. So I'm going to flip my box over, and I know which area I'm working in. And what I've done is I've cut a piece that is 3 inches by 3 1/4 inches, as they're the same color so you don't see it. And then I have sticky stripped it. So I've got sticky strip around the edges, and this piece here is 5/8 of an inch, this is 5/8 of an inch, and this is 1 inch. Okay, so I'm just going to carefully line that up so it's a pretty snug fit. Ooh, the thing about sticky strip, once it's down, you're done. So let's hope if I fold it on my score lines, I'm okay. Just want to make sure it's still in the same area. I probably should have done that first, because sometimes the score lines are difficult to see on dark paper. So this is actually my slider portion of my package. I'm going to take the 1 3/4 inch circle punch from Stampin' Up! And I'm going to punch that, but I'm going to make sure that it falls within my slider area. Okay, so I'm going to give that a squeeze. And you can see there that it's punched through my designer paper layer as well as the Elegant Eggplant. Okay, and my next step is I'm going to take my treat cup. Normally you would peel the back side off, which makes that sticky to put a layer on here, but I'm actually going to put some sticky strip on the top and just peel that off so I can reuse this bag or whomever I give it to, or I can eat the candy and refill it. So I've taken the sticky strip off. Okay, and now I'm going to stick this in the hole, but I just want to make sure that the rim goes underneath, that's the key here, underneath my slider portion. So you're going to have to kind of bend your cardstock back, which is fine because nobody's going to see the inside of your box. Okay, so I've got that down. I'm going to give it a good push. Okay, and you can see the package there. And then what I've made is just a little garage door in essence. That's going to slide in here, and it's going to cover the back side, and I'm just going to trim that down just a wee little bit on each side. I'm going to trim that down. It was 2 1/2 inches, but I'm going to make it about 2 1/4, or just a generous 2 1/4. Before I do that, I'm going to fill my treats. So I've just got some M&Ms that come in the Halloween colors, your basic black, and you've got your gable green and your purples. It's beautiful. So I'll be right back, and I will trim that edge and we'll finish up this box. Okay, so you can see here that I got my trap door in. I just, what am I trying to say? Just trimmed it down a little bit so it would fit in, and now you can see it just slides up and down, and when I slide it up and down, my candy can come in and out of that package. Now to put my box together, I've put adhesive, let's see here. Okay, so I've put adhesive here and 2 right angles on my trapezoid tabs, and I've got my sticky strip here on my end tab. So I'm going to first start by putting my end tab together, just making sure my scallops line up. And my edge, so I'm happy about that. And then I'm just going to put my flaps down. Here we go. Oh, it would help if I pre-scored my line. Sorry about that. Okay, put my flaps down, put my trapezoids down on the bottom of my box, and then just give it a push on the bottom. Now if you wanted to, you could now kind of close your box because it can be a gusset, but I actually want to leave mine open because I think I'll put a few other Halloween treats in there, as well as maybe a little Halloween 3x3 card. And but in the meantime, it's actually going to hang on my little Halloween tree that I've got. So what I'm going to do is just put a little handle on it. So using my Crop-A-Dile, I'm just going to set a couple of jumbo eyelets. So you can see I'm using the big end or the big hole on my Crop-A-Dile here. And I will set my jumbo eyelets. I chose to use pewter for this one. And remember, when you set it, you want to use the settings, I think it's A and 1, but double check your instructions there. Give it a squeeze. Okay. And now I've just got my basic black grosgrain ribbon, so the same as what I have for my little garage door to pull up. Here we go, we'll slide that in, maybe. Here we go. And I'll just give that a knot. And I'll do the exact same thing on the other side. So it's just to hold it, you don't need to see it. You can trim your end as tight as you want to that. So you can see that's just being held in place. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. I won't bore you with those details. And then I've just made a little banner that says Happy Halloween using the Teeny Tiny Wishes. I put in the dimensionals just behind the greeting. So hopefully that pops up a little bit on the car or on the package. And we'll stick this underneath. And then I can fold up my little banner ends here. And I've got myself a really cute Halloween box showcasing my treats. So I hope you like it, and I will see you again soon. Off. See, these are always a work in progress.